Greetings again. This is Darkstar, and Sam and Max are back, and here's Sam's back. Sorry, bad joke. Anyway, when we last left off, we had just used our key, read crowbar, to enter Trixie's trailer. So let's see what we can find.
It's a big closet. Trixie's a big girl.
Oh, as an aside, I modified the sound settings in ScumVM slightly, so the music won't be drowning out my narration or the character's dialogue quite so bad, I hope. If you have trouble hearing it, and it is rather nice music, let me know, and I can tweak it further.
It's a hope chest.
I hope it's filled with more gold than my poor eyes can stand.
Ah, well, keep dreaming that dream.
Hey, there's a neat costume in here.
Let's make Max wear it.
I don't think this is the time or place.
Oh.
It's a still walker's costume. I don't think this is the time or place.
I disagree with you. Anything else worth seeing here?
It's a big closet.
Yes.
Trixie's a
Let's
big
open
girl.
It's a scorecard from the Gator Golf Emporium in Roomy Eyes, Florida.
What a lovely name.
It's a scorecard from the Gator Golf Emporium in Roomy Eyes, Florida.
Yes, but what's the score?
It's reassuring to know that the carnival is still out there.
Oh, that's a good sign. Do you have any comment on this recent turn of events, Max?
I can't talk to that.
You can't talk to your partner? How do you know? Have you tried?
Are you as confused as I am?
More so.
Let's see.
Why is this game called Car Bomb, anyway?
To avoid getting the pantsuit off us.
But you don't wear any pants.
Don't remind me.
Sounded like a reference, and I'm not sure I got it.
Rasp, rasp, rasp.
You're losing it, Sam.
I'm concerned about this Conroy Bumpus character.
Don't worry, Sam. We'll mop up the floor with his cheap toupee.
I'd rather mop up the floor with a mop myself.
I wonder where Trixie is.
I shudder to think of the gross kissy-poo noises she's making with her boyfriend, Bruno.
I wonder where Bruno is.
I'm still trying to figure out where I am, Sam.
Okay. I apologize if we've already seen those several times, but I
Well,
can't remember
that's all.
if I played that all or not. This is the downside to taking a month off from making videos. There's one last thing to do here.
Jesse James' severed hand. And it's still twitching.
Well, let's take it.
Jesse James' severed hand. And it's still twitching.
Well, I can't remember how you try to open it, but if you try to open it, you find out that neither Sam nor Max have the capability of doing
It's my
so.
little buddy, ready for action. I can't.
Again, no idea how.
So this is what happens to unsuccessful third-party presidential candidates.
Ching. On the other hand, I do know how to get that opened. And that is the next stop on our itinerary. We gotta go back to Snucky's, but let's try another Snucky's. Try Louisiana. Funny how they all look identical, isn't it?
It's the mother of all crawdads.
This way.
It's a carousel of bootleg Sam and Max paint-by-number books.
Ooh, I would like a bootleg Sam & Max paint by number book.
It's a shelf full of Snucky's crap.
This one has no mustache.
Are you in charge here?
Don't I wish? I'd have to go to Snucky U for another
In all
6
other
years
regards,
before I
he
could
is
run this
completely
place.
identical
But
to
enough
his
about me.
compatriot.
What can I do for you?
So,
I'd like to buy this.
Do you have any money?
Of course I do. Here.
Will that be all for you today?
That'll be all.
Anything else?
but no, that will not be all.
You have no idea how often I hear that.
Because,
Jesse James' severed hand.
yes,
Hey, can you open this for me?
Sure, ain't a jar made I can't open.
be one with the jar. Ugh. Jesse James had a very pointy hand. Many nail problems.
Jesse James' severed hand. And it's still twitching.
Okay, moving on. I notice Max no longer needs to go to the bathroom, which I suppose is a good sign. Of course, probably already has the key, so... 1 second, I'll be right back. Alright, let's hit the road. It's a fish. Let's go to the world of fish.
World of Fish. Fish feed.
I hear a distant rumbling.
You should have thought of that before we left.
Figures. He chooses not to go to the bathroom for the first time, and... well, at least he left some fish. That seemed entirely impractical and unnecessary.
It's a bucket of fish.
Actually, Sam, it's a slimy bucket of fish. I wonder if this will in
Important
any way
distinction.
shape our thoughts on today's lunch.
Well, I want a shiny bucket of fish.
This
Slimy
is a
bucket
completely
of fish.
unusable thingamabob.
Shh. I bet you I can find a use for it.
It's a bucket of fish.
I mean, I can think of 1,001 uses for a bucket of fish.
It's a big fish net.
What a hunk of filet. I'm naming it Bubbles. What a hunk of filet. I'm naming it Bubbles.
Well, Bubbles.
That's a large fiberglass fish.
Oh, roadside attractions.
Wretched refuse on a teeming shore.
Poetic.
What's going on here?
What's going on? I'll tell you what's going on. I'm risking pneumonia standing in this creek. That's what's going on.
Couldn't you stand somewhere else?
What's the deal with that helicopter?
That helicopter is the bane of my existence. Every time I catch enough fish to fill a net, the helicopter swoops down and carries the fish to the Ball of Twine Diner in Central Dis, Minnesota.
How sad.
I know. It's like being stuck in a Norman Mailer novel.
So, who's Annette, and why would you want to fill her with fish?
Have you seen Conroy Bumpus?
No, I try not to listen to country music. When I do, I usually have an uncontrollable desire to drink a lot of beer and do illegal things to farm animals. You too?
I think everyone gets that way.
What do you know about Bigfoots?
My great Aunt Lois married a Bigfoot. He used to shed all over Grandma Phyllis's upholstery.
You must really love fish.
Actually, I'm allergic to them.
Then why do you work here?
Because I'm more allergic to poverty.
I love all your movies, especially the early funny ones.
What are you talking about?
Sorry, I must have confused you with someone else.
I'm sure there's no... It's entirely coincidental, the similarities there.
Don't move.
But we'll leave our faux Woody Allen to his fish. And I think that's all there is to do here. It certainly appears that way. He keeps catching more fish, and yet there are always only 3 in there.